the band started off as a few of my friends and I playing at my house after school. We would just jam and stuff, and I had Daniel, when he was in 6th grade, joined the band program at his middle school, and like the first day he came home, I was like, oh, you have a saxophone? You're going to come back and jam with us, and like we played, and I showed him how to solo, like even though he only knew like a few notes, and it was really fun. And so eventually we had this band of like, we had a keyboard player, a bass player, guitar player, and saxophone and harmonica player. And so we started playing, and a drummer did it after that. So we had a 5-piece band, and we were all like 16 and under, and we're like have this huge band sound. And so we started playing festivals and stuff. And the way we met Mac is our keyboard player at the time was going to Europe to play in the Oregon Ambassador Music Ensemble, which is like a group that goes over there and plays American music for the European audiences. And we're playing at the Cascade Blues Association monthly meeting. And Mac, we were talking about Mac sitting in with us. We heard about Mac through David Moore. He told us that D.K. Stewart had a student. So we heard about Mac from a friend of a friend student. So, but he came to the show and asked him if he wanted to sit in on the last song. And I remember I was like, hey, let's play Passion, which is like a really fast song in A minor. And he's like, no, that's too boring. It's all in the same key. Let's do Living the Life because it's more funky. And if you can't tell, Mac is more of a funk player. And so he came in on the last song, and he got on the piano. It was like a 61 keyboard piano. Well, he had to turn it up, but he also got on there. Was like, there's not enough keys on this piano because it's only like a half-size piano. And so we started into the tune, and Mac just starts just rocking out, and totally like blew everybody away, which is really cool. But yeah, that's how we met Mac.
And then we ran through a series of drummers. You know, had some guys we didn't like. His brother would sit in with us on these occasional gigs, and now we have Alex, and that seems to be the lineup.
Yeah, the guy that we're playing with over there is the current drummer, Alex Ankeny. And our bass player, we met through a classified ad. We needed a bass player for a gig. The Winthrop Rhythm and Blues Festival, which is one of the bigger blues festivals in Washington. And I remember he practiced with us for about a week. And then we got there and we played two-hour shows. And he didn't really mess up, so we're like, hey, you know, we'll keep you in mind. And yeah, our other bass player who didn't make the Winthrop show came back, and then he started flaking out and not coming to gigs and stuff. So we knew exactly like who we were gonna have replace him when we needed a replacement for him, and that's Alex McEntee, the bass player. Okay, we have a CD for sale. Mac just put out a jazz CD that we have too. The blues CD is Wake Up the Blues. It's 11 songs. It's 11 songs, and mostly originals. And if there are covers, it all has our own little touch to it, so it's not exactly the same. Yeah, we didn't rip it off. We really took it to the next level with our cover. And Mac Potts Jazz CD, which is pretty good. It's him. It features him on piano, saxophone, drums, and anything else?
Well, the bass is from my piano. I didn't actually play the bass, but
okay. And then also we have a website at benriceblues.com, and also we have a MySpace at myspace.com/benriceblues. And yeah.
I have one too.
Oh, Mac Potts has a MySpace.
It's myspace.com/MacPotts. And I'm on YouTube also. There was a TV special recorded on me, and somebody put it on YouTube.
When was it?
It was in May. It's the very end of May.
We're playing at the Portland Waterfront Blues Festivals. Ben, do you know what days that we're playing?
We're playing July 6th in the afternoon, and we're also going to be doing a workshop around 6 or 7, featuring some of the other young blues players from Oregon. We're going to have Gunnar Rhodes and TJ Moore and Ty Curtis sit in with us too on the workshop. And we're going to be talking about like how we approach playing the blues, because there's a bunch of different ways to approach playing blues music, and we all kind of look at it differently just because of our background, and so it should be pretty cool. And also, the Portland Waterfront Blues Festival is the largest blues festival this side of the Mississippi, so it should be good. It's going to be 6 days this year, from noon to 11, with a bunch of great artists, old blues artists, as well as new up-and-coming blues artists. It should be pretty good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're the Ben Rice and the Youth the Blues Band. Signing out. Later.
Do it one more time.
Okay. Didn't realize I was on a hill.
Oh my God. Is that a circus?
It's not that easy on the hill.
What's that?
I said it's not that easy on this hill.
The guy can walk on his hands.
Yeah, he can walk on his hands. Thank you very much. Great meeting you.
You got a cell phone in your pocket, phones in your purse, girl wants to work out, don't host for a stop. You better block some kind of pity. Your people's gone off, you're coming from a stranger. Hang up, talking to you on the street. Hang up.